This is the soul session, man. This is a session for your soul, a session for my soul. That's what music and the experience of art and music does for us. That's what we do around here. This is the soul session, man. This is a session for your soul, a session for my soul. That's what music and the experience of art and music does for us. That's what we do around here. This is the soul session, man. This is a session for your soul, a session for my soul. That's what music and the experience of art and music does for us. That's what we do around here. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What's up, Collins? What's up, boo? This is the soul session. Oh, we got somebody. This is a session for your soul. A session oh, sweet. I haven't checked in that stuff yet today, so yeah, I'll definitely excited to peep it out. Art and music does for us. Yeah. That's what we do around here. There are times when it doesn't feel very good. There are times when you feel like you get trampled on. But I promise you, you are the courageous one. You are the brave one. You are the strong one to give everything. We're working on it. Perhaps it's the love of my higher self that's holding the space for me to get to where I need to get. That gives me the air that I need to breathe. Perhaps it's moments of my higher self that write these songs as waypoints, checkpoints, markers along the way to get to that point to where I am fully love.
Through my window.
Good morning, y'all. Little, a little thrown off by the changes today. Obviously, there's no instruments today because we are going to do having a little listening party today, and so I've got a little bit of my normal setup isn't quite here, so it's just taking me a little bit to get squared away. But what's up, Choochers? What's up, Collins? What's up, Dogwater Gaming? Cheers, everybody. Hope everyone's doing good. What do we got to tell them, Chooch, right? Happy Friday, happy Friday. I brought since I was speaking, I brought some of the reverb out of the vocals. So I'm hoping that I'm hoping the audio is coming through nice and clean. And yeah, we can just kind of get started. So, as I was making the chapters yesterday, um, it requires me to go back and listen to the set, and I knew once the set was done that was really, 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 really good work, like really good work, and I listened back to it and to make the chapters, and I was like, man, this is really good. This is some of the best stuff I've ever done, and I know the speed in which our our feeds work, and so the moment the next thing comes along, things just get kind of sent to the next bottom of the list, because that's what it is. Everything's just new and fresh, and but I thought today in my gallery today, I thought that it would be I would love to just highlight them again because they were so good, and I don't want them to get lost in any shuffle. And I thought maybe I would just make a post and say, hey, just listen back to this again because this is really cool. But that didn't seem appropriate either, because there's much more to say than just, these were good. They were inspired, they were centered, and so yesterday was my nephew's, not his first day of school, but as John was asking, and I forgot to message him, but it was his first day of first grade, and so anyways, it was just that kind of began my thought, but my niece's first day of school, I believe is today, and so I think it was wanting to impart some I was stuck because it was like I wanted to let them know that I'll always be by their side, and so this song was an appropriate way it was an absolutely appropriate way for me to say that, and it just came across so good, and I wanted to just share that. So yeah, here we go. Give me 1 second. I'm still trying to figure out I'm trying to be a production crew at the same time, but I'll get it together. That's not what I wanted. Appreciate y'all being patient with me this morning. It's Friday. This song was special. Yeah, I want to share this with Daniel. So here we go. Lying in my bed, I hear the clock tick. I think of you, caught up in circles. Confusion is nothing new than flashback. Warm nights, all deep inside. Suitcase memories, time after. Sometimes you picture me, I'm walking too far ahead. You're calling me to me. You can't hear what you have said. Then you say, go slow, and I fall behind. The second hand unwinds. If you're lost, you can look find me. Time after time, if you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time, if you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time, if you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time. After my picture fades and darkness has turned to gray, watching through windows, you're wondering if I'm okay, but secrets stolen from deep inside. The drum beats out of time. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time. And you say, go slow and not fall behind. The second hand unwinds. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I said I will be waiting. Time after time. Time after time. Time after time. Time after time after time. Yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like it was really important for me to convey that. And then what a beautiful tune, you know? If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. And what a beautiful statement of love. And that's just what I wanted to let them know, let my family know. That's why that song like that has always been a spot for me to that was my prayer to them, you know. And you'll always find me, you know. And so yeah, I thought that was really dope. And that was just a message I wanted to, you know, obviously let Daniel know yesterday as he was starting school in Caro, you know. So yeah. I split these up again, and I'm still trying to figure this out. So I'm trying to check in with chat. Here we go. All right. Oh, it is a good. Oh, you won. That's tight. Congratulations, brother. That's really cool. That's super dope. Cool. I know, and I probably what I should have done is set up my. Anyways, if it's going good, I hope you're all digging this. I hope it's something from, like I said, I appreciate y'all letting me shine this light because it was it was important. That song was all of all of the tunes. I was just like, man, these just really got some real meat to them, and I wanted to just, I guess I wanted to enjoy them again with y'all, because I can, because this is the Reynaldo Moreno Art Gallery. So, yeah. And this tune, I was thinking about Bulldog, and we shared some really cool moments around this particular tune, and this song is man, the best version of this song I've ever played. Everything was just so inspired yesterday, and I was really taken aback by the clarity, the everything was just sure-footed, and it was just, I really appreciated these songs, and I had Hooli directly in my heart and head when I was doing this. Like it was 100% there. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoy this one again, like I do. It's a song I wrote. It's been too many nights riding this old Chevy, trying to make my way back to you. Yes, I've been out all night. I'm just out here working, trying to do the best that I can do. I can't wait till I get back. But I gotta take the long way to make my way to you. Ain't worried about the long way, because it's all I've known to do. It might take a little longer, but I know what I'm built for, to give you all of me. I'll take the long way coming. Oh, put on so many miles, I'm carrying my heart heavy. But each night I sleep brings me closer to you. I'm burning through the oil at midnight. Gotta keep this wheel turning, but there's no way I'll ever stop coming back to you. I can't wait till I get back. But I gotta take the long way and every day that passes by gives my heart so much room to grow. I never worry about coming back, 'cause in my heart is where you belong. So I gotta take the long way to make my way to you. Ain't worried about the long way, 'cause it's all I've known to do. It might take a little longer, but I know what I'm built for, to give you all of me. I'll take the long way coming home. I'll take the long way coming home. I'll take the long way coming home. Yeah. Just the right treatment of that tune. That was the right treatment of that tune, and I just wanted to, man, in my own words, communicate that time after time you'll find me, and that time is, it's quite malleable. You can move it around more than I think we realize. So, yeah, I really wanted to share. I just wanted to share that tune and hang that one here in this space. So, yeah. And I have to share a funny story because I think we've all witnessed the power of Yuma as he zooms across the stinking room. And I was talking the other day about Yuma specifically, and how he seems to he chooses the moments that, the sweet, tender moments, and he's like, time for speed. And he just takes off. And I'm trying to focus, and he's hauling ass or doing something, or he's messing around with everybody else. And so we've witnessed his power, and I've seen his power, and I felt it yesterday. I had held him as I normally do, with his belly up, where all of his weapons are, and and I had my water bottle right here, and as he came up, his tail kind of knocked it over, so I reached quickly to grab the bottle because I didn't want it to fall on didn't want to make a mess, and his reaction was to get the hell out of here. And so he turned and he kind of used my face as a launch pad to move off. And thank goodness we have him clipped, and we cut his nails, but he got me really good in my face, man. And I was like, ah. And I remember, like, it healed up immediately, but man, when it first like gave a little gas, I was like, whoa, that was nuts. And that happened yesterday. So that was and then the reason I guess the reason I share that is because there's this, like, one of the stickers, right? It's got this little tender picture of me and Yuma, and then I'm like, so we'll see how that turns out. But yeah, the long way heals all wounds, and the long way is the only way in which we get to, like, fully. I guess what I'm saying is, don't rush it. Everyone's got their own little way, but just don't rush anything, And that's what I was on conveying that tune, Man, this tune I think is the best. This next one is the best. The best way I've done it. Another one of the best versions I've done for that, and that's I like my little edit at the end of it. I think it's the more appropriate. It's more it's a very the appropriate edit as far as lyrics are concerned, and I stand behind the statement I said yesterday that it's absolutely unfortunate that we glorify not we, but society seems to glorify and shine and celebrate maniacs. When you know in your heart, you know what's right and what's good and what should be done. You know what I'm saying? And so I think this song and is like the title of it. You know, the main center of it is you get what you give. I mean, how perfect the golden rule. You know, do unto others as you have others do unto you. Like whatever. That's it's so fundamental. You know, you got to be true to your word. And why? Because you only get what you give. Like we are here where we are right now because you get what you give. And it's a fundamental truth. It's a fundamental rule that we have to build our society, our communities on. You got to be true to your word. Your word is your bond. Super important, man. And so this tune was like, man, what a great little, and it's you know, what if I had no idea what the truth the way they were trying to spit, you know, at the time. And then the chorus, the power, don't give up. You got a reason to live. Man, I was chewing on every bit of those words and every bit of that, and it just came off perfectly, you know. So I don't know if this is me cracking over leftovers or just me reserving this, whatever it is, man. But it was just in my gallery. I want to just hang these up again or just like we're just gonna walk through and look at these again because this was dope, and it felt very good. So that's where we're at today, and good morning, and yeah. So here we go. Young Radicals. Trying to think of the words of wisdom I want to impart on them. First and foremost, like I'm always with you, you know. So time after time, you know, and the long way, you know. I just want to I'm thinking of things I want to tell them in this one. Is an important lesson that I know that they know. And they're surrounded by people that let them know that that's what it is. But I want to just share that with them. But the chorus of this tune is it's my prayer for the world. Wake up, kids. We got a dreamer's disease. Age 14. We got you down on your knees. So polite. You're busy still saying please. Friend of knees. When you're down, ain't your friend. Every night we smash them Mercedes-Benz. First we run and then we laugh till we cry. But when the night is falling and you cannot find the light, you feel your dreams are dying. Just hold tight. You've the music in you. Don't let go. You got the music in you. One dance left. This world is gonna pull through. I don't give up. You got the reason to live. Can't forget. We only get what we give. 4 a.m. We're at a miracle mile. We're flat broke, but hey, we do it in style. The bad rich God's flying in for your trial. We'll do it. But when the night is falling and you cannot find a friend, you feel your tree is breaking just then. You got the music in you. Don't let go. You got the music in you. One dance left. This world is gonna pull through. Don't give up. We got the reason to live. Can't forget. We only get what we give. Oh, I'm telling you, this whole damn world can fall apart. You'll be okay. Follow your heart. You're in harm's way. I'm right behind. Now say you're mine. You got the music in you. Don't let go. You got the music in you. One dance left. This world is gonna pull through. Don't give up. You got the reason to live. Can't forget. We only get what we give. Don't let go. I feel the music in you. Don't let go. I said I want you to now fly, fly high, fly high, fly high. You only get what you give. You only get what you give. I'm telling you, health insurance, rip up lying, FDA, big bankers buying, fake computers crashing down and cloning, while they're multiplying fashion shoots with the Kardashians, Elon, Bezos, Richard Branson. You're all fakes, run to your mansions, come round here, we'll kick your ass. And I think that's all that needs to be said. But that version was good. And that song said everything that needed to be said, you know? And I dug that. You only get what you give. Got to be true to your word. Man, this next tune, I think the reason this next tune hit so hard is it's been about 4 or 5 years since I think I'm coming around the anniversary of me taking off to go to North Carolina. I think I got one of those lovely, those wonderful Facebook reminders, like that I that years ago I posted that, or you change your employment, and then I left my job to go to North Carolina, and it was a big deal. It was a lot of change, and leaving North Carolina. That was, I always talk about this, so those folks who have heard these stories before, I apologize, but like this is, it was a big deal, and a big leap, and a lot of things that North Carolina represented, and it was a time of growth, and so I found this tune kind of as I was in North Carolina, and then as I was leaving, I found this particular tune. And entitled "Goodbye Carolina," and I think it, like I said, time healed the time heals all wounds, and as I'm beginning to see that as I heal and as I grow, the tunes, like, they just get better. They get that, like the tone gets just warmer and richer, and I think it comes because. I can access the memories with and it's so obvious. I say it all the time, but with love, with more love, instead of with pain and instead of with the sorrow, but looking at each memory, each experience back with love and re-experiencing them again, because time is, of course, completely fluid. It's not linear, right? And so as we re-experience these things again, I can just look at them with a more loving lens, and I think access a more appropriate emotion that I can put into these tunes. And so 4 or 5 years, that's how long it needed how long that cheese needed to age for it to get its sabor, to get its right flavor. And so I feel like yesterday was yesterday's presentation was a really and the guitar, the tone, everything was awesome on it. Yeah, I just was excited. I was really excited to shine the light on this one again. And for those of you that were here yesterday, I am skipping over the I shot the sheriff. It was just kind of funny to me. Like my eyes got really blurry, and I had to look inside, and I just didn't zoom the picture in wide enough. But so that one didn't exit. That one was one I was like, well, we'll just put that one aside because there was a little bit of break in there. But this Carolina was all, all these real good streams of consciousness. So yeah. So here is Goodbye Carolina by Marcus King, as performed by yours truly. I dreamed of a day that I'd hold you in my arms again, lead you on the letters I wrote but never sent, give you all the pieces of me, put them back together, put them back together again. Life has a way of writing a story for you, and the hero doesn't always get his girl. Yeah. What if you could change the ending to the novel they've been writing? Leave no resolution. So goodbye, Carolina. Search my whole life to find you. Hate to leave you, but I hope you know where I'm going. I'll be seeing you. So hold my hand as I'm leaving. I hope my pain would be enough reason, yeah. I see you on the other side of the blue-rich sky. Now I'm going. Hate to tell you goodbye. Say it takes a selfish man to leave out on from his own hometown without saying where he's going. Yeah. But you can come take the rest of me early in the morning and tell me your goodbyes. Where I'm going, I won't have these reminders of what I lost and what was taken from me. I hope you understand, I was a broken man in my own hometown. I need to find my own peace. So goodbye, Carolina. Search my whole life to find you. Hate to leave you, but I hope you know where I'm going. I'll be seeing you, yeah. So hold my hand as I'm leaving. thought my pain would be enough reason. I see you on the other side of the blue ridge sky. Now I'm going, hate to say goodbye. So goodbye, Carolina. I searched my whole life to find you. I hate to leave you, but I hope you know where I'm going. I'll be seeing you. Man, I love the way that guitar sounded yesterday too. Holy cow! Um, you know, the house is always really buzzy, and so there it was. I guess it was had a good morning of the right appliances were not charging or going on at the same time, or whatever reason. Actually, you know what? I think I remember the beginning of that tune. I think that's I remember now. I remember I said, "Nah, I like all of that. I'm gonna run with it. All that dirt and grime." Um, but it's crazy how well that sounded. It sounded intentional. It sound so. That's another another obvious reason why I put that tune into this into the. I wanted to walk by that piece again, and just like I said, share another layer or just reshare that layer of how what an intimate like. I'm just tears streaming down my face as I'm leaving, driving with all my possessions out of Carolina back up to Minnesota, and it just being a very powerful tune that I just and he's got a different cadence to it, and I think there was a point where I just said I was like, I'm gonna have to just do it like this, and find a spot and add an extra chord, just a simple little chord here that would it's cool that it's out of there, but anyways, I just really that was just a really it was right where it needed to be yesterday, and so Jude says the shirt looks good. Might need to grab that one too. That song hit you pretty hard yesterday. Yeah, I'm telling you, there was a real we were all there was a tune yesterday. There was a real tone. We were all tuned. Love was very present yesterday. That's for sure. It's funny I'm glad you dig this because my panza's covering the music part. My panza's covering the music part, and I was wondering if I should make the graphic a little bit smaller, but when John and I were discussing if we should have made it, should we make it smaller or not. So maybe you guys can give me some suggestions on that. So, and it's funny you're in here as well, Chooch, because I wanted this tune always makes me think of you because we talk about the '90s music and the R&B and stuff like that, and this tune was a Boys to Men tune, and then it was originally heard by a New Edition, and it's and I another one of these tunes where I was just like I just would bang out to him like, oh, this is so tight, I love this song, obviously not with and obviously not the speed of this tune that I'm going to share, but just like the Young Radicals tune where I was just like you forget, and that's the power of music. In a 3-4 minute tune, it cuts through all of a lot of misconceptions. It cuts through because it's good pieces and good art should just present this truth, a reflection of yourself, and you should. Man, maybe I should. I don't even know how to quite articulate it all the way just yet. But I just know that it's incredible how these popular tunes, in particular, like I said, this Young Radicals tune, and even this tune that I'm going to play next, is just like there's the real beauty, real truth in these tunes that you tap your feet and you bop your head to. Maybe that's the statement, and that I'm always kind of like shocked by, and yet like so. Inspired by that simple concept, that the things that you can tap your foot and bop your head to can also just transform you within minutes, because it cuts through all of the garbage, and so I wanted to just so that this song in particular was just like, wow, man, this is a deep ass tune, and what at least through my perspective and through my lens now, and with all of the people that have made it a real thing. So, anyways, here is "Can You Stand the Rain?" A new edition. On a perfect day, I know that I can count on you. When that's not possible, tell me, can you weather the storms? 'Cause I need somebody who will stand by me through the good times and bad times. She will always be right there. Sunny days, everybody loves them. But tell me, baby, can you stand the rain? Storms will come, oh, this we know for sure. But tell me, baby, can you stand the rain? Love unconditional. I'm not asking this of you. We got to make it last. I'll do whatever needs to be done. But I need somebody who will stand by me. When it's tough, she will run. She will always be right there. Sunny days, everybody loves them. But tell me, baby, can you stand the rain? Storms will come, this we know for sure. Tell me, baby, can you stand the rain? No pressure, no pressure from me, yeah. I said, 'cause I love you and I need you. I said, I love you. I said, tell me, I gotta tell me, yeah. I said, sunny day, everybody loves him. But tell me, can you stand the rain? And storms will come. This we know for sure. But tell me, can you stand the rain? Can you stand the rain? Can you stand the rain? appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all co-signing off on my sentiments that this was goodness yesterday, man. Yeah, like all of these were keepers, and like I said, I just thought the simple truth again in this like this R&B tune. It's sunny days, everybody loves them, but can you stand the rain? And the second part that to me was the truth. That was the real carnita of the burro was storms will come. This we know for sure. Can you stand the rain? And of course, this is in the context of a relationship. But that's you should be able to apply goodness to everything, right? Good truths, Lily. They'll apply to everything, right? And so this is, oof, storms will come. This we know for sure. But can you stand the rain? Good tune. Yeah. Welcome to the Soul Session. Another what a guitar. He always has such a guitar outside. It's such a good poetic way of saying things and making it wonderful. Curator show today. Yes. Welcome to the Reynaldo Moreno Art Gallery. Another curator show today, and a perfect way to end today's. It was a perfect way to end yesterday's conversation, and I feel like it's a perfect way to end exactly what the collection that I presented yesterday. This was the right way to cap it off. It was the best version I'd played it. In fact, I've got it. I specifically wanted to make chapters of this so that I could send a copy to Jerome and be like, "Yo," or send this chapter. This you can send them into you can send individual chapters, or at least I can, because I pay for I pay for the so I don't have to look at ads. I hate ads, and so I can like send individual sections, and so I love sending chapters to folks, and so I'm like I couldn't wait to send this one to Jerome and be like, yo, I finally this is like from the fire has completely found its home. Like this is like I need your guitar on top of this. Like this is the version it's gonna be. This is the tone. This is the pedal. This is the guitar. Like this is from the fire. Like it's here, and that intro is all of it was just inspired and me. I remember me thinking like how are you gonna how are you gonna how far are you gonna venture out right now? What are you gonna do? And it was this conversation in my head of just like continuously even now as I do these things, even as I say these things, this is a conversation of like let it go, be more open, let more be like the more open and honest authenticity, like just open, go for art, go for these creations, like go for it, go deeper into it. And so I I just that intro was exactly what it needed to be. It was this exploration at the same time. It was exploration, but it was still execution. And that's a really fun spot to be as an artist and as a creator, right? You know, you're executing at the same time as you're exploring. I'm getting tingles just talking about that. And I think that intro and me just kind of vocalizing whatever I was feeling at that time was something I've wanted to do. I vocalize a lot of my tunes, but there was something very very I don't want to say ancient, but because of time, it just felt like it felt timeless, and appropriate to kind of just don't even use words, but just tone and let your center just kind of open up and speak. And so I was really pleased with how this one turned out, and and I like the truth again of this tune. That there's no need to justify that you've always been here, that you're from the fire. We understand that. We understand that the inception of the cosmos, the inception of this planet, and how we are actually and how we're makeup of that from the fire, truly timeless. It's a truth that when it came out of my mouth onto the paper, it was a beautiful moment, and a declaration I needed to make for myself. And I was happy to share that, and it landed yesterday, and I'm really excited to, like I said, to share that again today, and really kind of cap off another curator show. And again, as always, to express my gratitude for to show up. You showed up and like give me space to just get a chance to do something like this, and another show, and it's only because of your love and your support and all the ways that you support me. It means a tremendous amount, and thank you. Couldn't do it without you. So, yeah. So it's appropriate for me to open up and to share and to be for those folks that are, you know what I mean? It needs to do that. So, anyways, here we go. From the fire. And that damn guitar, yo. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. 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 Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Ooh, oh, oh, oh. I am as I was before, and I'll be here forevermore. There's no need to justify. I was born straight from the fire. Yeah. I was born straight from the fire. Gotta tell you again. Oh, I am. Oh, as I was before. And I'll be here for, oh, I'll be here forevermore. There's no need to justify to who I was born straight from the fire. Yeah. I was born straight from the fire. I was born straight from the fire. Yeah, yeah, I am. As I Yeah, that was from the fire, and yeah, to who? To who? To who? No one. Ain't a single person. Do you understand that there isn't a single person to justify to your existence? Your none of that, man. Whew. Yeah. Yo, that's uh that's how you do it. I think that's how you do it on a Friday. That I think for me does honor to those pieces, because like I said, I just knew that the you just know how it's gonna go. Like it just the next one will just be underneath it. I was like, nah, I just didn't want this to be underneath. I want this. These were really these. I really wanted to shine on these and talk a little bit more about them too. So see the golden car. Oh yeah, let me stand up and check this out because John and I. So now that y'all here, we can chat this for a little for a second. Is Choots already says that he thinks that when you stand up. I was joking because I said my panza is covering the music. But John and I were discussing if it should be smaller or not. But but Chooch was like saying he's like no, when you stand up, it's nice and big and you see it. And I was like, yeah, that's cool. And I'm glad that you like the white and the copper. That was a vision I had in my head. I was like, oh, it's gonna look super dope, and it turned out awesome. And it was just I wear so much black, and so I like if I like the bright and shiny. It just was really nice, you know. So yeah. Anyways, um, thank you, thank you for, I said, allowing me to do this, not just today, but just every time. Like 83 hits, man. And I said it yesterday. We're knocking on 100. We're knocking on 100 shows, and I think, what does that mean? I don't really know what it means yet, but I'm proud of that. I'm proud that I'm sticking to this, and that we're gonna we're gonna shine. We're gonna keep shining, and it's beacon just has to be a beacon. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to let anyone know it's a beacon and advertise. Hey, beacon's over here. Like it just got to be a beacon. And maybe it's me being stubborn, but I'm gonna keep being a beacon. And I encourage us to keep being a beacon because that's the goal of the soul session, right? Now you know your goal. Go do your thing, be a beacon, and give that love and that light and that goodness to the people in front of you so that we can change the world. Yeah? Yeah. All right, y'all. I love you, and I'll see you all, let's say Monday. Work for you? Works for me.